The city lights flickered like restless stars, and inside a dim café at the edge of the night, Arham sat with eyes dulled by the glitter of sin. His laughter was loud, yet hollow, echoing with the emptiness he carried within. Around him, bottles clinked, words slurred, and music thundered like a storm against the soul. He had stolen money from his father's store, spent it recklessly, and with every gulp of wine, his heart grew heavier though he pretended it grew lighter. His companions praised his daring. "Arham," one shouted, "you live free, you live bold." But freedom was only a mirage. Behind the mask of his grin, shadows gathered. His hands trembled when he touched the glass. His chest tightened as if faith itself was slipping through his fingers. That night, drunk and reckless, he stumbled through the narrow alleys. The sky was silent, but his conscience screamed. He collapsed into his bed, and sleep came like a thief, dragging him into a world darker than the night outside. In his dream, he stood in a barren desert. The earth cracked like broken glass, the wind hissed like serpents. From the horizon, shadows emerged, faces he recognized, the poor man he had cheated, the friend he had betrayed, his mother's tearful eyes. They stared without words, and their silence cut deeper than swords. Suddenly, a mighty voice thundered, shaking the heavens and the earth. No fornicator commits fornication while he is a believer, and no thief commits theft while he is a believer, and no drunkard drinks wine while he is a believer. The words did not echo. They pierced, they burned, they clung to his very bones. Arham fell to his knees in the nightmare, clutching his chest, gasping for air. The earth beneath him opened, revealing flames that roared like wild beasts. He tried to run, but his feet were chained. He cried out, "Why Allah, mercy!" But his tongue felt heavy, and only silence answered. He awoke drenched in sweat, his heart pounding like drums of war. The room smelled of alcohol. The stolen coins lay scattered like witnesses of his betrayal. For the first time, Arham saw his sins not as adventures, but as shackles. His eyes filled with tears, and his lips trembled with a prayer he had forgotten for too long. Astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. The next morning, he walked through the marketplace, the sun rising with gentle mercy. He carried the stolen money back to his father, his hand shaking as he placed it on the counter. His father looked at him with surprise, but Arham lowered his head, unable to meet those eyes. He left without a word, but with a heart beginning to heal. He went to the masjid, its doors open like arms of hope. He entered, barefoot and broken, and fell into sujud. This time, his tears did not burn, they cleansed. The voice of the hadith still lived inside him, but now it was no longer a warning of despair, it was a light guiding him back to faith. From that day, Arham walked with humility. His laughter became gentle,